This is Movies in Contemplation with Jarokk and...
Oh, am I talking to you?
Jesus, yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello, contemplators.
What's going on, gang?
We're back again.
Yes, we are.
Yes, this is a Cali pick. We are staying on the Robin Williams train for a minute.
Yes.
And I have chosen The Birdcage.
The Birdcage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1996 film. Mike Nichols, director.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Mike.
Yeah.
Very good. He did, what did he do? The Graduate.
Uh-huh.
And, damn it, what was that one? The Wolf.
The Wolf. Was it like the new Wolf one?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Dances with Wolves?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? That's what it was. That's a funky fucking movie. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Yeah.
It's funny, though. I haven't seen that in a very long time. It's not funny. Well, I haven't seen it in a very long time. But whatever. Neither here nor there.
Yes.
This is about Robin.
This is about Robin.
Mr. Williams.
Yes. Who else we got in the cast there? You
We
can
got
see the
Robin.
screen better than me.
Yeah, we got Robin Williams, Gene Hackman, Nathan Lane, Diane Wiest, Dan Futterman, Callista Flockhart, and Hank Azaria.
Yes.
There's also Christine Baranski, and those are pretty much the mains.
Yeah,
in
that was the
film.
mains.
Yeah, those are pretty much the mains in the film.
For sure.
Yeah, so pretty all-star cast, I'd say, or pretty
yeah.
heavy-hitting cast.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Let's get this wine.
Yeah, let's get to the vine.
Today, we are drinking Fit Vine.
Fit Vine.
Another Trader Joe's pick. We picked it because there's what looks like...
There's a naked man running with grapes in a wine glass.
Yes, and it's very reminiscent of the men in the bowls.
The Greek boys.
Greek boys?
Playing leapfrog?
Oh, there's some girls. Just any girls.
Don't you have girls? I have one.
What? Get my glasses.
Get my glasses. Mom, I can't find your glasses.
Yes, you must have left them in the car.
You must have left them. Well, I've got my glasses. Reach in here.
Apparently this wine is like low cal or low sugar because it's... Yeah, they kind of just say...
That's funny. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah. It doesn't really say like too much. It just says, we crush grapes. You crush life.
Fuck, I wish. Life crushes us.
Life crushes us.
Middle age.
All right. What's next?
The handy-dandy Shakespearean notebook.
All right. Today's Shakespearean insult.
Yes.
I got greasy, nook-shotten codpiece.
Nice.
Greasy, oily. Oh, insincerely polite. Cool.
Okay.
Nook-shotten, full of nooks and angles, confusing, deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Codpiece. Let's see. Pouch worn by men in the front of tight hose or bracelet. Or not bracelets, my God.
Bracelets. Hose.
Breeches.
So men wore the hose. Men wore hose. Pantyhose.
That's right. Lederhosen.
Lederhosen.
Yes, Lederhosens. That's like...
So my Lederhosen.
Why do I feel like a lot of these are like almost similar?
Yeah, a lot of them.
But like not at the same time.
A lot of them are dead languages now.
That could be it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I like this wine actually.
It's alright.
It's okay.
It's like a weird hybrid of sweet and dry.
Yeah. I would say also it's kind of bland. It's a little bland on my end.
Yeah, I guess my tongue does feel a little numb.
Numb?
From it.
Oh.
I guess, I don't know. But anywho, what does this film mean to you?
I love this film so freaking much because not only am I a huge drag queen fan, supporter, obsessive watcher, there really isn't like a lot. It's funny, like it's the Birdcage, it's a drag queen club, but you don't see like a lot of drag in this. If you really think about it. It's not like the centerpiece of the film. It's just someone's profession.
Yeah.
But I just think this film is just so fucking hilarious. It's beyond quotable. And if I remember correctly, this might have been the first time, because I was a kid, obviously, when this came out, the first time I've seen a gay couple on screen. And I was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand at the time, but like, you know, it's great. My mom had like no issue, letting me watch it, and I just fell in love with it. Like Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am also a huge Nathan Lane fan. Like he is just fucking brilliant and talented in like every freaking way. But it's also like a good message too, because it's like, don't fucking judge people for their lives.
Right.
You know.
Don't judge. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good.
But I know you like this movie as well.
Oh, I love this movie. Yeah, it was a great movie. It's hard to not like a Robin Williams film.
Yeah,
honestly.
we've said that. It's like, it's so hard. You know.
So, let's get started on the film.
On the film.
On the film.
Well, we start off hearing some lovely music.
We are family. I got all my sisters and me.
That's a very high range.
It was. Thank you.
You took it up a couple pitches,
Thank you.
didn't you?
Yeah!
There we go. A little better. Okay. Obviously, we all know what song that is. But it's a drag show, and it's in Palm Beach, where there are a lot of colorful clothing and very, like, good-looking people.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has, like, amazing bodies and wear dental floss.
Everybody's wearing, even the dudes.
Even the dudes were wearing, they were.
Like the dudes. And I get it. They wanted us to think that, like, everybody was gay, I guess, in a way.
Maybe.
But
I don't know.
at the same time, there were a lot of dudes that were with girls, even on the beach.
Yeah.
And the guys who were apparently straight were wearing the thong.
Yeah, I feel like there are like certain parts, and I'll totally get to it like throughout the film.
Yeah.
There's certain parts about the film where I feel like the director or whoever was trying to walk a certain
on eggshells a little bit.
Yeah, like walking on eggshells, walking a thin line.
Yeah.
And no, man, I don't think that analogy works, because this is, I mean, it's the 90s, but still, you didn't see couples, of the same sex or whatever in films, unless it was something that had to do with sex or something funny or violent.
Yeah. But
it's like they tried to show a gay couple, but really backed off from going like full out. Yeah. If that makes sense.
I think so, yeah.
And I know you mentioned what we both did when watching it, like the club, the Birdcage. Majority of the people there, it seemed like they were coupled, boy and girl.
Yeah, straight couples.
Yeah, they seemed like straight couples. But then the last time we watched it, I pointed out that maybe it's a really big like tourist hot spot. But also, it's very possible for straight people to go to gay clubs. I mean, we did it. Yeah. Yeah, like it
was fun.
That birthday party, I don't know, what is it, like, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That was the most fun I've had in my adult life. So much so that I forgot to eat. Yeah. We went to a Hamburger Mary's. The performer was so good. It was, they were a, like, Broadway-style performer. Yeah. And I was just so entranced by everything and didn't want to miss a thing that all I had to eat were just a couple bites of whatever appetizer we had. I had one glass of wine there. Mm-hmm. So the next day, or even, like, coming home, I just felt so and just weak and faint because I legit like didn't eat for a couple hours. That I don't know what.
And it sucked that I couldn't fucking drink because I was having surgery.
Yeah, you had to keep it easy.
I couldn't fucking drink, and I kept winning free wine.
Yeah,
I had to give away to people.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I know.
Bullshit.
But yeah, it was so much fun, and it was really awesome that a lot of our friends came too. Yeah. And they're like so open-minded, even because some of the, we have a couple friends that are pretty conservative, and they had a great time. They were into it. They had a great time. But anyway, so the main star of this Birdcage is Starina.
Starina.
That is Nathan Lane's drag name. And
Albert is his real...
Albert. I like when they call him Albie.
Albie, it is cute.
It's such a cute nickname for the name Albert. But something's going on, and Starina won't come out of her dressing room.
No, she's freaking out.
What's going on? And
Starina needs to be on in 5 minutes. Agador.
Yes, Agador, played by Hank Azaria. So freaking funny,
Azaria, his fucking voice, just his voices.
His voice
He is so talented in that aspect. I mean, and when you look at his IMDb, I love that it is a fucking novel of just Simpson voices.
Yeah.
It literally, his entire IMDb page is Simpson fucking characters.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to get to anything else. It is so funny.
Well, yeah, because Simpsons have... God, do they still do Simpsons?
I think it's still running.
Still going on? My God.
Think so.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I haven't watched it in a very long time.
I have not watched The Simpsons. As soon as South Park came along, I was like, all right, this is my new my new life.
I know, I feel like... Yeah. Like, there were Simpson episodes that I really liked, but I really...
memorable.
South Park, I guess, was just more of our...
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just really funny.
Yeah.
But Hank is there. Oh, my God, he was so funny in this. He was like a Guatemalan, dude.
Like,
just...
he, wants to be a drag queen, but he is very...
his body.
His body is very, very butch-like, and...
A combination of Lucy and Ricky.
Yeah. Why don't you put me in the show?
Why don't you put me in the show?
Yeah.
You crazy man.
Yeah, and
Lucia.
Agador is their... I guess they're... What do they call him?
He's their manservant.
Manservant.
Yeah. You're our manservant.
House boy.
Yeah,
whatever.
Something like that. Why don't you treat me like some... Why do you treat me like this, you bad man? Why don't you treat me like any of the other... That's the girls over there.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he said. I don't even remember.
God, he gave some type of, insult to the girls. I can't remember what it is, because Robin Williams' character's name is Armand. So many A's. There's Albert, Agador. Yeah, while I was writing notes, I kept fucking up the names, because it's like, God damn it, all these A's.
Yeah. God damn you!
God damn you!
Yeah.
But Armand is, the owner, and he's, the director and all that. But Agador comes down and is like, yeah, she
won't come out.
She won't come out. And Robin Williams is like, well, you just please try to convince her. I'll be up there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or not even 5 minutes. Whatever.
Prepare Carmen for the role.
Yes, prepare Carmen.
Prepare Carmen in case I can't get her down.
Yeah. And God, we finally see Nathan Lane's character, and he's half done in drag. Most of the makeup's on, but he's just wearing a robe and a knit cap.
Under the covers.
Yeah, under this blanket. He's like, no, I won't go on. I won't do it.
Yeah. Will not do the dance of...
dance of the red shoes.
Yeah, will not do the dance of the red shoes tonight.
Yes.
Honey, have you eaten? Honey, have you eaten?
That's just... I could just, quote all these fucking great lines in this.
Here, go ahead and take these. What are these? They're supplements. I got them for Armand, but that's over now. Okay.
Okay.
I love that shit. Okay.
Did we ever figure out what those supplements were?
I am assuming that they were libido pills.
I kind of thought so,
I'm
too.
assuming that they were libido... Especially because... Just Hank is there because of Agador is just okay.
Yeah, okay.
How awkward it was.
Yeah.
Okay. These are supplement tablets. I got them for a mom, but that's all over now.
Yeah, but Albert, he is inconsolable. He won't even put on his stockings.
No.
But Armand comes up and Lane screams.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no!
Yes.
Honey, what are you doing? That's just running in, locks the fucking door, starts barricading it.
Yeah, with a fucking chair.
Albert, let me in, baby. Albert, come on, Albert. Fuck! He's just beating down the door like a cat.
Yeah,
just banging on it.
Pretty much, and then he ends up breaking through the damn door.
Oh God!
Are you trying to ruin me?
Yeah. That's all you care about. I'm just a meal ticket to you, aren't I?
Cash cow.
The cash cow. Look at him. Everything that I am now is because of him.
Yeah.
I used to be beautiful once, and now I am a short, fat, insecure, ugly, middle-aged man. I made you short? No, I'm sorry.
I thought we were doing a scene here, but you stole my line.
I made you short?
Shut up, you bastard.
I love that was real. Oh,
that was real. That was real. Bastard. And he also likes, it's like, oh, because you're a man and I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
I think that's when he said, you bastard.
You're not a woman.
Oh, you bastard. He clenches his pearls.
I feel like there was a lot of moments, and you even said, during us watching this, there were a lot of moments of Robin Williams, I think, legit trying not to laugh.
Trying not to break.
At Nathan Lane.
I swear, I can't wait to talk about this moment, because I wonder if anyone else noticed. Cause
I noticed it after you said that.
After
I
called it.
I noticed it a couple times.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, like he just...
It's like he makes the same face. Like he's like tight-lipped. His Adam's apple, it's like he's swallowing or he's like kind of clenching his throat with whatever you do to clench your own throat without a hand. And he just has this stare, and he's like kind of smiling, but not really. It's like that emoji with the flat smile. It's just like.
It's like him just trying not to do it. It's so funny.
Yeah, good on him for not.
But I mean, honestly,
still.
How
could you
I
not?
I don't know if I would have been able to not break by fucking working with Nathan Lane.
Never. I could never.
So funny.
First off, I would be like extremely intimidated by anyone. Like there isn't outtakes. I haven't looked. I wish I looked them up online, but there aren't any because we have the DVD.
Yeah.
There's no special menu features, and Well, Albert thinks that Armand is cheating because Albert found a bottle of white wine in the fridge. Like us. They drink only red. Oh, like us, like you and me.
Like us, you and I.
I am so have not been on your level this week. Like, you're calling shit out, and I am, swing and a miss. I am not on your level.
It's okay.
Or something. I don't know. It's freaking pandemic and politics bullshit. Just got me losing my mind.
Got you losing it.
I'm losing my edge.
Oh,
yes, like us. We only
drink red.
Drink red.
Yes.
But Robin Williams, his excuse is, I'm switching to white because red has tannins.
Tannins?
Yeah.
Tannins! Go ahead and do it. I know you want to do it. I know you want to hit me. Hit me. Do it.
I don't want to hit you.
Yeah, he doesn't even do it. He literally just palms him.
Face palms him.
Yeah, he palms him. Ah!
And you'd swear he struck.
That probably just blew up the fucking mic.
Oh, it's all right. It's your.
I literally turned far away. I'm over here.
I know. Most of the time when you do yell, you back off from the mic.
But still, it doesn't help. I can't help it.
It's just you are who you are, babe. No one's here to judge you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah, so they're doing all that shit, and then Starina's all like, I'm not going on. I'm not doing it. Fine, we'll get Carmen.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, don't you dare get Carmen. Carmen is nothing. Let me. The people have come to see Starina. I will go. And then I love when the tall guy comes in, the stage manager. When he comes in, he just wraps his arms around. He's just kind of consoles her a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me. I don't know. But again, he was just kind of the background, but he caught my eye damn near the entire time that he was on.
Yeah.
But, it was so funny. And then she's all like, oh, Agador, I need the Purin tablets.
Purin tablets.
I need the Purin tablets, please. And he was like, Purin tablets? What are you taking? Like Armand's all like, fuck, what are you, on drugs now? What is this? He's like, no, please. This room is... Lago and I need an empty room. I need you all to leave.
Could you please, so I could prepare?
So I could prepare. Let her go. Okay,
yeah.
I give you one now and one after show. Okay,
yes.
No more. So don't ask me.
Okay? After Nathan Lane says, just give me some time to prepare. Immediately, he starts shaving his beard and his neck and his chest.
You start shaving.
You're shaving your chest now. I didn't have time to wax.
Yeah, I love what Armand goes out, and he's like, what are parent tablets? What are you doing? He goes, it's aspirin with the A and the S scraped off. He goes, oh my God, you're a genius.
Yes.
He goes, I know.
It's
fucking, that Agador. Oh God, he's so funny.
Yeah, but Albert has this, well, who doesn't? You know, when you get older, it's hard to not get down on yourself for not looking the way you used to, or being the way, you know, just...
Honestly, Armand did it too. Not as heavy as Albert.
Yeah.
But Armand was doing it too.
He was, especially when Val said he looked good or something. He's like, Armand just kind of like, oh no, really?
Yeah, really? I do.
Really? Yeah, like he does enjoy those compliments because it boosts him up.
Yeah. But
he hardly gives Albert compliments, so I can see why Albert might be upset.
Right.
You've never even noticed. I've lost, I've gained over 100 pounds, and you've never said a word.
I've yo-yoed between a 13 and
a... to 16 and a 10.
16 and a 10, and you haven't even noticed.
No, not one word of encouragement. Like, I've tried to be everything to you, to remain, like, desirable or something.
Yeah.
It's like, they are, like, a total, like, typical middle-aged couple.
Yeah.
Where they fight most of the time. There's hardly any, like, physical contact or, like, just, not like contact, but, like, physical, like... Comfort, yeah, like touching. And so Starry decides to go on, but Armand gets a little, like, he's trying to pretend that he's watching, but... Yeah. He tries to
Secretly trying
to leave. And when Armand goes back up to, because they live like above the club.
Yeah.
Agador is dressed in like bikini drag.
Yeah.
And he's in quick drag, as Drag Race fans would know what that is, dancing to Gloria.
Yes. Come on, baby, move that body. Do it. I can't fucking do it. I get all tongue tied. I wish I could.
God, yeah, that's a hard song to...
Come on, baby, shake your body, do that conga, do nothing to control it, any manga, with the mother bit, but don't
You got it, lady.
Thanks.
But
I didn't know there was anybody on here. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? It's like his shit's falling off.
Yeah, because he's doing it while he's like cleaning the kitchen. He's like dance cleaning.
That's how I clean.
That's how you clean, yes. You wear tight booty,
cut off jean shorts,
and a bikini top.
Yep.
With a red wig.
I fucking do it.
Looking like Lucy's stunt double.
It's a combination of Lucy and Ricky.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying.
Yes. But Armand's getting the house ready, and they set this up so perfectly to deceive us, the audience, that he is having an affair because he's got the white wine. He's giving Agador the day off. Starina's going to be on stage for a while. It's her show. She's the headliner. Yeah. He puts candles out and makes the lighting all perfect, like he's going to do a seduction or just an affair. And this young man comes in and it's like, oh, he is with someone younger.
Yeah. He is with someone younger.
Yeah. But we come to find out that it's his son, Armand's son.
And that is Dan Futterman, Val.
Yeah, Val. He requested that he talk to Armand in person and privately with no one around because he is going to tell him something very important. It's that he's getting married. Mm-hmm. And the best part is Albert... No, God, see, I'm going to mess up these names because of the A's, the triple A's. Armand, he chugs the white wine, and Val says, "Are you upset?"
And let me tell you why.
Yeah, like right off the bat. And it's just, again, with the fucking timing, the timing on the actors and the timing on, like, the direction and the editing is, like, textbook of, like, comedic timing. Yeah. And, like, entertainment is so good. Val, he's trying to convince, why this marriage should happen, and he calls, like, Armand, like a role model. Armand goes, Stop flattering. It's cheap.
It's cheap, yeah. Stop flattering.
And Armand is putting on this whole like big show of like, I will not support this. If you go ahead and do this, you can just go ahead and never speak to me again and blah, blah, blah.
Because he's 20. He's a 20-year-old kid.
He's a 20-year-old kid.
Trying to marry a
18 possibly 17. Like
yeah.
that was kind of questionable. We don't know why that was brought up, but they go to shake hands, and then Armand immediately pulls him in, and he's like, "Oh, did you call my bluff?"
Right. Did you call my bluff? Say, it's okay, Val. It's okay, Val.
Yeah. But at the same time, while this is happening, we now see Barbara telling her parents. Now, Barbara's parents are the complete opposite of Armand and Albie. They are conservative, right-winged, and...
Far right.
Far right, yeah.
And he apparently is part of the, what is it? The
Correlation of Moral Order.
Which is essentially a TV show that is, it's essentially a Donnybrook. It's just a bunch of, I guess...
Old white men.
Well, not even, well, yeah, but back then, I guess. But, a bunch of politicians getting together and arguing.
Just argue, yeah.
Over bullshit. And him and another guy, Senator Jackson. And they were so far right that it's so fucked up that they're doing it. He's watching the show and he's like, oh, this is great that we're doing this. Like, it's amazing. We're really getting out there.
Yeah, because he's a senator.
Yeah, and that's Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Gene Hackman. I always don't call him by his name because you don't hear his name, his first name. Ever. It's Senator Keeley, and we don't even hear frickin' Diane Weiss's name either, but it's like...
It's Barbara.
No. That's...
that's the she. Yeah. Louise,
yeah.
He does say Louise at the end, I believe.
Yes. At the end, we finally hear her frickin' name, but it's just like, she's Barb's mom.
Starting a fire.
Are you starting a fire over there?
I'm just... letting in some incense.
Oh, okay. It's just setting the mood here. What's going on here?
The mood.
Just like Armand, just setting the mood. Who is she?
Will you relax? It's Val. Val? It's in its room.
Yeah, but Barbara's parents, of course, they're all against the marriage. And this is when Barbara's age is in question because Keeley's like, he says, like, you're not even 18.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this. They probably did that because I'll just say it, a lot of fathers, per se, especially, I know mine did a lot, would fuck up and would, like, forget ages. He would call for fucking, like, if he would call me, he would call Banana or some sister of mine.
Yeah.
And would be like, and would mean me. And, just shit like that. He was always fucking up.
That's true.
So it was kind of like, maybe that's what it was.
Mine did that too.
Yeah, to tell us that, you're her father, but you really don't know her fucking age. You're not even 18 yet. Oh, well, you're 18. Oh, you're 19.
Yeah, that's...
Or trying to, like, pretend like his little girl isn't growing up.
Yeah, that's true. Like, in denial.
Which, of course, Khaleesi Flockhart is very much not.
I always call
her...
Love
you, girl, but, like, it's...
I'm not a fan. I only know her as Ally McBeal, and I never watched the show.
I didn't like that. I only knew her in this and in fucking Midsommar.
And that's right, Midsommar. Yeah, I didn't even like her in Midsommar. Like, I am not a fan personally. But yeah, she did not look 18. I mean, just because she's a fucking twig, that doesn't make her 18.
Yeah.
Look 18. She doesn't have the genes, apparently.
Right. But, it is what it was.
But Barb, she starts spewing out these lies about the family. Like, it's almost like she started it.
She did. She knew that it was going to upset her parents because they are so far right, and they weren't going to be for it at all. And we really see this shit during the middle of the film. But she starts lying about the fact that Armand is Jewish and says that he's not Jewish. She totally changes his name from Goldman to Coleman. Yeah, he's Greek. He's a cultural attaché or whatever. Like, where did you come up with that? And were they not? I don't know. I don't remember. But wasn't he some form of Greek, or is it just that they just had a lot of Greek fucking art? in the house.
I
Because they really did.
They did. They absolutely did. But Barbara's never seen the house.
True.
So how would she know? Unless
that's my thing. Is I don't know unless he is Greek in some manner.
Yeah. I mean, I'm part Greek.
Yeah.
So
there could be Greek Jews.
Yeah. There can. Yeah. Why not? But like maybe here's my thought. That Val, I mean, they're obviously getting married, so he's told her everything about his parents, being Armand and Albert, and describes the house. So maybe because they have a lot of Greek art, that could have made her think of that
He's
lie.
A Greek attaché.
Yeah, attaché. Whatever.
I don't know what that is.
Even the parents are like,
what the fuck is a Greek attaché?
Yeah, what is that? He's in the arts.
Greek attaché.
But something goes on with the senator. He gets a phone call, and the dude... Jackson. Yeah, the Jackson dude, he passed away.
Oh, and part of the Coalition of Order, whatever the fuck, was them trying to... I know they were talking about trying to, like, ban porn.
Ban porn, yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to, like, ban porn, saying porn was, even like, on the disgusting and shit.
Yeah, and on the show, he said himself, like... homosexuality, like, that's what's hurting America.
So, we find out that Senator Jackson is having sex with an underage prostitute who is also black.
Yeah.
And at that, I guess, time, and with them as conservatives far right, he's just... I love that, like, you know, Gene Hackman's reaction, Senator Keeley's reaction is just like, oh, yeah, she's... underage, prostitute, and black? I don't believe this. I don't fucking believe this!
Yeah, he's more outraged at the fact that she was black than underage is, like, screwy.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, God, here we go, you know? And
Barb's mom, she's the one that has the idea to go and meet Val's parents, because, of course, anything that happens, like a scandal, it's going to ruin... people's career. They're going to get canceled, as we now say.
Right. And I swear that fucking lab was stuffed. Because that poor thing
that poor pup.
His eyes were yellow.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, is that a stuffed lab just sitting in front of her? That poor thing.
Yeah. But she thinks it would be a good image. It's pretty much like pulling a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
You know?
White wedding.
A white wedding. Like the way she said white, it was very good line delivery, because white wedding, not only is it a term for like tradition, but it's, I don't know, the way she said it made, because the prostitute was black, let's have a nice white wedding.
Yeah.
All white people only.
Right.
And also Gene Hackman's character Keeley, he has like this obsession with candy.
Yeah.
And
Barbara!
Gotta be some candy.
Louise, I could really use some candy.
Yeah.
You've had enough. Have some of this. Oh.
But the Keeley ends up going for it. Get the Pope's blessing. It's not hard.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Pope, he's too controversial. I don't know who he names after. I don't know who the hell that was. We assume that they agree. The family all agrees to go. And I love this scene when Albie's rehearsing.
Yeah.
He's got like these high heels on, tights, leotard, something's like wrapped around his waist. He has a sweatband around his forehead. He had great legs at that in the film. Like, yeah, you definitely walk in some heels, because those are some thick thighs there. Nathan Lane's got cakes.
He's got some fucking trunks.
Yeah, he does. And Val goes downstairs to the rehearsal because Armand is there too. And like, Armand, he's working right now. And this is like where I do not really like Val.
I don't think we're really supposed to.
I hope.
And it's kind of, good on Futterman, because he really was. He was just an annoying fucking character, And he played that 20-year-old
pissy,
I can fucking do this, Dad, type shit.
Yeah, the shit that he tried to make his parents do. It's just like, yeah, you're obviously a
spoiled as fuck,
spoiled 20-year-old brat.
And you kind of see that he is a little spoiled, especially how Albert treats him. Like when Albert found out he was there, Albert went into his room, grabbed his clothes, did his fucking laundry, was folding them the day of, and he went into the fridge and fucking tried to drink the orange juice out of the carton. And Agador was the one that was like, hi.
Yeah, gives him a glass.
Yeah, use a glass.
Yeah, and...
Why didn't you tell me that was value, bad man?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have been so sassy to you.
Yeah, and then that is the scene where Albie finds out about the marriage, and he starts just...
Oh, you've heard.
Yeah, Val walks in. Oh, you've heard. Now, Val, this is your own life. I'm not going to say my opinion about anything, tight-lipped. But you're 20 years old. You can't just go throwing your life away over some dormatory slut.
There, I said it.
There, I said it. That's all. There, I said it. That's all I'm going to say.
I want fucking Albert. I want Armand's robe.
You want his robe?
I have been looking for that tiger fucking robe on Amazon.
They might have it now because of Tiger King.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking find it. Because
Yeah.
I wanted that robe. I was like, man, I like that robe.
Oh,
I really want that.
That is a sweet robe.
I'd love to just wake up and walk around in that fucking tiger robe.
Was it silk?
I bet it was. I bet it fucking was.
But it's funny, during this, Albie's rehearsing, and that the dancer dude, he is, I don't know, I think it was a little too much. The guy was overacting, trying to perform nonchalant, like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
It just seemed a little too much yes, here I am.
Oh, showing us that.
Would you be careful with that freaking knife you're flipping around?
It's fine. Anywho, it's,
Jeez.
Oh my god! Anywho. So it's to show us that 20-year-old, just stubborn, lazy.
Yeah, stubborn, lazy baby.
Because if you're 22 and hung.
Yeah, just because you're 22 and hung doesn't mean you can. I don't even know what the hell he says.
I don't know.
But he's chewing gum, and Albie just gets so frustrated with him because of the gum. Because he says to Armand, oh, I have to give a full-out performance every time. Well, everyone else can just get through with it. I mean, Armand, he's chewing gum. It helps me think, honey, you are wasting your gum.
Yeah, oh, God.
Oh, it's so good. But it's Val, I understand that the parents are, already probably on their way at this point, and it's an emergency. But it's your parents are fucking working, all right? Give it a second.
Yeah.
And he's really pissed at Armand for not tending to his needs right away.
Yeah.
It's total child.
He's I really need to talk to you. I need you to come upstairs. Val, I am working, please.
Yeah, exactly.
And then finally, when he gets his ass upstairs, or was there something?
Well, I don't know if you want to.
Oh, the Fosse.
We can't talk. We can't do that. That's heresy.
Oh yeah.
Talk about the rest of this rehearsal. Because the dude blows a bubble.
Ah!
He blew a bubble when I'm singing. You can't blow a bubble when I'm singing. I wish I can do that Nathan yell when he has that
Can't blow a bubble when I'm singing.
Yeah,
I can't do it. Either.
I can't. You can do better than I do. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy thing.
Maybe it's a guy.
I can't do it.
But yeah, he blows the bubble. Let me do this, Albert.
Yeah.
He goes up there and he's like, well, what should I do? The fucking 22-year-old dude. He's like, what do I do? Just stand up here like a piece of meat?
Yeah.
He's like, no! You do an eclectic dance! You do Fussy, 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 Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Quid, Twyla, or Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. But you keep it inside.
So good.
That's my fucking favorite. You do all this, but you keep it inside.
Everybody knows that freaking part.
Yeah. Oh
this.
God, I love it. Yeah. I just love it because it was the nicest way to say, yes, you're just going to be a piece of meat on stage.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to be a piece of meat. That's pretty much what he is in the show anyway. He's a partner dancer. He's there to while the girls are getting changed, he's just there.
He goes out there in cheekless chaps that I didn't even realize until.
Yeah. There is a lot of nudity in this film that I know.
It's background.
Because
it's all background.
It's all background.
You wouldn't even notice it unless you're looking for it.
Yeah.
And again, I look at background.
Well, since I think doing this podcast, for me personally, I'm
you look at everything.
I look at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I caught the tits on the beach.
I didn't know that they even had. But
I was like, look at that, tits on the beach. And
yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, no. I had no idea. And they were right above Albie's head.
Yeah, they were right above his head. And then I saw the assless chaps, which you see a lot of asslessness.
You should see ass
you see
everywhere.
Ass.
Just
ass.
Everywhere ass. They'll take all comers.
Cloud of ass.
It's just a sea of ass.
Sea of ass.
Ass. It's a sea of cheeks.
Yes.
But Val tells the dad what's going on, and of course, Armand is like, no.
You want me to be somebody else?
Yeah, you want me to be somebody else? I don't want to be somebody else. Like, it took me 20 years to be myself.
Yeah.
And
you've been hiding your whole fucking life. You finally are at a place where you can be you.
Yeah, your authentic self.
Go back to fucking hiding again.
Go back to yeah, exactly. Because I think it's obvious, like where they live, like Palm Beach. It's a very welcoming environment for all types of people. Yeah. I mean, even freaking that's where old people retire because there are a lot of, old people in the background, and there's that lady at the restaurant and whatnot. So it's like, damn, like I want to live there.
Who's the couple that's on their honeymoon? Oh, grazie, sweetie. Yeah, he's like 80-year-olds.
Yeah, so adorable. And you said that's going to be us.
That's going to be us, right?
Yeah, so still
going to drag
still
shows.
Going to drag shows. God,
yeah.
I feel so bad for fucking people that are in any type of like performing industry, and it just has totally shut down.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Absolutely. It's fucking sad.
It's devastating.
That it's all come to such a halt because of COVID. And then, stop me there.
Sorry, stop us there. Yes, we're trying.
Stop me there.
Yes. Boop. Lock and key.
Lock and key. Okay, I'm done. That's all I have to say about it.
And here's my real question. So, Val wants Armand to, A, send Albie away because he's too, air quote, obvious. Yeah. But Armand is also, quote, less, well, he's like less obvious, so he can stick around and be in the picture. And just the way he like judges Armand, like, okay, there's a couple things that you have to adjust. And just, Armand's like, what are you talking about? And he like runs his finger on Armand's cheek and puts it on the wall. The foundation on the wall. And my question, like, he wants Albie to be sent away for the night or weekend, whatever. Armand to change the way he looks and his mannerisms. Change the house, which it is decorated to death.
Yeah.
Like, it is just...
We gotta get rid of that statue, for instance. That's Neptune.
Yeah.
By the way, I want that bitch right in front of our entrance.
I know you do. There is no... We wouldn't be able to open our front door if we had that at the entrance.
Good. It's not like we go out that bitch anyway.
That's true. We go out of the garage.
Yeah, we don't open that fucker.
I've never lived in a place that...
Good thing I'm wearing red.
Good thing you're wearing red. That doesn't use the front door.
Mm-mm.
Even sometimes we've told people to come into the house.
Through the garage.
Through the garage, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. But, okay, so Val wants to put on this show, this act.
Oh, there's dicks everywhere, too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, there's dick sculptures everywhere. It's just like, his thing is, yeah, it's an overly gay house.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's their fucking house.
Right.
And you grew up in it, so you...
And it's art.
And it is art, yeah. It doesn't...
I'd find that shit funny. Like I said, I would love to have a fucking statue of Neptune.
Yeah.
And that fucking thing with the huge cock. I'd fucking have that.
Yeah, and also, like, Val...
It's funny.
Val said something where he's like, do you remember when... He was talking about, like, a teacher when he was young, that if the teacher ever asked what Armand does to say that he's a businessman, and Armand was like, I didn't want you to get hurt, but Val's like, well, I can still get hurt.
Right.
And it's like, he grew up in an environment with a same-sex couple, and from what we gather, we don't really know, has been totally okay with it his entire life. Why would he want his family to do this? To
pretend to be something else?
Yeah.
Because he knows. Because he really loves this girl. He is young. This is young love we're talking here.
Yeah.
And not only, but he knows that Keely is far right to the point of he is against he's against gay marriage. He's against obviously he's a little bit of a racist in the film, well, a little bit, I don't know, but but obviously he's a racist. He's against fucking homosexuality. He's against abortion. Like all of these fucking things, and it's just like, and he knows this, and he's like, if they find out you're gay, there is no way I'm ever going to see her the fuck again.
Yeah. And I have, yet to get to my question, but what did he think this would accomplish? Because, it's just going to be for one night. You're going to marry this girl. Is it because the parents don't live in the same state? Like, you think they're never going to see each other again? Or are they going to have to put on this act for the rest of his life?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't think that through, buddy. And I love Armand. He's like, no, I am not. So I wear foundation. So I live with a man and I blah, blah, blah this. But I am not about to do what you're asking me. Fuck the senator and fuck this.
Yeah.
It's like,
fucking
A.
He's right there with you. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll mention there is this guy who's part of the Inquirer, press guy. Because press is all over.
That's Tom McGowan.
Yeah.
Harry Radman.
The press are all camped out at the Keeley's house. The Keeleys are getting ready to leave, and there's a and the Keeley he refused to. He's refusing to make a statement. So it's kind of like, okay, obviously that's not a good thing to do, is avoiding the situation, because that raises more flags to everything.
He's climbing in and out of his window.
Yeah, from a fucking ladder.
Yeah. I had to run through the orchard to get here. You could have fallen.
I
did! That was a good impersonation.
Oh, thank you. See, when I do things organically without even thinking, I can nail it. But if you ever ask me, I can never do it. I can never repeat it.
Oh, I'll never forget your Billy Zane. That fucking killed the shit out of me.
I was able to do Billy Zane one time.
From the fucking Titanic.
From Titanic.
Just try it one more time.
No, I can't.
Do it.
Stop. See, now I'm getting even more red than I am from this wine, okay?
Well, then, here, I'll help you. So,
no, don't.
I put the diamond in the coat.
No, I'm not doing
it. Do it.
Stop it.
I put the coat on her! That was me.
That was you.
But you did it so well! You sounded just like it.
No.
God damn it! Alright.
Maybe if we get okay, if we ever decide at one point in this podcast to do a Patreon, maybe I'll put a soundbite in the Patreon. Of me doing it.
Well, I'm fucking gonna have to pick Titanic just to get you to fucking do that, motherfucker. So I'm just saying.
How very dare you?
I will fucking dare.
How very dare you?
Dare.
God, we're going way overboard. Ding,
right.
ding, 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 ding.
Moving on.
Where the fuck was I? Oh, there is a car driver putting all of their shit, and the Inquirer dude gives them $100 and asks where they're going, and they're going to Palm Beach. So there's that going on. And he's because I don't want to talk about the car ride. It's fucking stupid.
It's lame.
Yeah, it's really lame. But the guy and his photography person follows them to Palm Beach. I love that the car, how horrible the car looks at the end of the film when they finally arrived at Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Because you can tell that they went through a season change.
Yeah.
Because it just...
Up north, down to the south, then Midwest.
Yeah, they went down below.
And he even has that hilarious, dry fucking monologue that he does.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. So Armand decides to go for it. He sits and contemplates everything, and he loves his son, so he's gonna do it. He's telling Agador to, hit the instructions of what he needs to do. Val says thank you, and I love Armand's response is just, do me a favor, Val, just don't talk to me for a while. I'm gonna do this for you because I love you, but I am
pissed.
Yeah. But Armand takes Albert out to kind of just detain him.
The beach.
Yeah, so everyone can transform their house. And I love that, everyone that works at the club, all the drag queens, the performers and whatnot, they're all helping. And they keep adding shit to make it look more butch.
Yeah, they put Playboys in the bathroom.
It's what they read.
Yeah. They put a fucking moose head up. And
yeah.
But I got it over at the pawn shop across the street. Too much?
Yeah. Don't add, just subtract. But Albie wants to go home, and Armand can't get him in, but Albie gets in the house, and we've been robbed.
Yeah.
And this is the part that we mentioned earlier about Robin Williams possibly slightly breaking character. So Albie finds out the truth, and they're telling him the situation, and Armand didn't mention Albie going somewhere for a while. I mean, he just kind of says, "Oh, you look tired. Maybe you should go take a little vacation somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, don't work for a couple days, just whatever." And of course, obviously, Albert is devastated.
Yeah.
And it is really sad. It's just like, wow, like you are that embarrassed of me that you are going to these lengths to get rid of me.
Yeah.
And Albert is just, he's devastated and he's fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Because this is the moment Armand tries to console Albert by kind of just grabbing his hand. It's like, oh no, it's not that. And Albert jerks his arm away. And Robin Williams' reaction, it very much looks like this is the first time Albert has done that.
Yeah.
In the scene, and it looked like it legit, like, I wouldn't say like frightened him, but it took him like
by surprise.
Yeah,
and absolutely.
His eyes just like bulge out. He like flinches a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then while Albert does this kind of like speech of, oh yes, the freak, let's get the freak out of here.
The freak is leaving.
The freak is leaving. Oh, I see. You want me out of here? And during this moment, Robin Williams, he's doing the face that we were talking about, and it looks like he was trying so hard to not laugh and break character. It is really, really,
yeah, it's
really good. And okay, so the next scene, because Albert leaves and Armand goes after him, and this scene, I call it like the butch it up scene.
Yeah,
I know I've mentioned this to you, but I have always wanted you and our good friend Tomas to do this scene.
We wanted to do this fucking scene. Him and I wanted to do it for when Amda would do the whatever the fucking
the cafe
shit. We wanted to do it so fucking bad.
You two would fucking nail this, and I want this to be done before I die.
Yeah,
like that's not a request.
It's
a demand.
Yes.
Because did you just call me mom?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, dear. Yes, honey. Yes.
Val, was that mom? Where could the wife be?
Fucking die! I'm gonna die before I even get to do it. Oh, all right.
Yeah, we gotta keep you healthy, honey.
God damn.
Oh my god, you never wheezed this much.
Fuck, I'll be alright.
We try to keep this podcast at a certain time here.
I know, man.
And all you are
okay, I'm
fucking it up.
I know I botched it. Go.
So yes, the butching it up scene.
Yes.
Please make this happen.
I will.
But it's sad, but it's also hilarious at the same time, because it's like, you know, you're telling someone to change their mannerisms and how they are because of embarrassment that they are feminine. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just, whatever. But it's for comedy reasons.
Right.
That's how I'm going to justify it. No, I'm not going to justify it. It's still so funny.
It is. He's got all of his feminine mannerisms. And he's sitting there trying to, what?
Do you need a drink of water or
no,
something?
Man.
Like,
I'm good, dude. I'm
up.
trying not to laugh.
Okay.
So he's sitting there with the fucking spoon,
Cleanse
and he's putting
your throat.
Fine. He's putting out the fucking spoon, and he's trying to put on the mustard, and he's dabbing it on, like, just little bits at a time.
Yeah, what makes that feminine, though,
right.
dabbing?
Well, fuck, I don't know. But Armand's just like, you don't do that. Just stop it. Get the pinky down. You know, he keeps doing the pinky. Yeah. And Kareem does that to me all the time, because I fucking drink with my pinky up, and I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, you are a true alpha because
thank you.
You put your pinky up and you do not ever apologize for it.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
So, anywho, so he's sitting there and he's all like, no, and then you take the knife, you grip the knife firmly, and then you schmear. Men schmear.
Schmear. like Albie tries it.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it's like, ooh, kind of like, look like, yeah.
Then he takes it, then he fucking pierces the toast. Oh! Yeah, he drops it. I pierced the toast! You know what? You say, Albert, I pierced the toast. So what?
There's no point in getting hysterical. I can always order more toast.
Yeah, I can always order more toast.
And then they start working on his walk.
Yeah.
And I love his clogs. That he's wearing these like really very 90s fashion moment clogs. And then he does it. And he's like, what? Too swishy? And then it cuts to them trying to like have Albie like converse as a man, like she'll go, oh Al, you old so and Albie's like, I can't remember what he says before. He's like, oh hey, how are you, Armand, you old so and he like hikes up his shoulder and like straight. He gives the top of the hand, right? Shake, like he's getting a kiss, like he's gonna get a kiss from the hand, right? How about those dolphins? It's legit like he's asking about dolphins in the ocean.
Yeah, how about those dolphins? Yeah, and Armand's like, no, you don't come in like that. You go, hey, Al, you old so-and-so.
Yeah.
But I said that. He goes, well, I'm saying it now.
Yeah. And he also, Albie also says, what? Screaming Queen?
Screaming Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's right, yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, how do you feel about those dolphins? Oh, what does he say? He says, betrayed, bewildered. Like, he's quoting that song, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. Yeah,
I'm betrayed, bewildered.
Maybe that's when he said Screaming Queen. I don't know.
I don't remember. But
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He says it, and it's a great, great quote. And Armand gets beaten up by a big dude and whatever.
Yeah, because Albert, they were doing the fucking A. Yeah. Fucking A. And then they, like, slapped hands. Albie was like, ah! Like, fell backwards into this huge fucking dude. And then the dude just kind of turns around. And apparently the guy was really nice, because he was actually really nice about it.
Yeah, he's like, take it easy.
Yeah, he just turned around and he's just like, hey, take it easy a little bit. And fucking Albert was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And the guy was like, about to be like, it's okay, just take it easy. And then fucking Armand just goes up there, how about you take it easy, Pilgrim? And then he just goes, huh? And he goes, why don't you watch it? And he goes, he bumped into me. And he was like, oh, he said something else. And the guy was like, why are you being such a prick? And then he goes, well, what? Well, I'm talking to you, asshole. And then he stands up and he just towers over the both of them. And he goes, I was actually talking to the asshole behind you.
Yeah, because the dude's like, did you just call me an asshole? Yeah. Like, he's so hurt by that, too. But he's, like, also, he's cowboying up. Yeah.
Did you just call me an asshole? He goes, I was talking to an asshole behind you. And then he fucking next scene is Armand on the couch with an ice pack. Yeah. He's apparently got his ass beat.
Yeah. But Val finds out that Armand told Albie that he can stay and be, like, kind of like an uncle. Uncle Albie. And Val is just like, he's not having it. Like, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, Val's just a little bitch.
And
but at the same time, it's like, you're a kid.
It's like, you're a kid. Yeah, I would react the same way to my 20-year-old self. Yeah. Like, I was, too.
I remember my fucking 20s, and that was me as well.
Yeah.
Early 20s.
Being in your early 20s, the blech stage. Like, oh, God. I could never.
Before the 21.
Yeah. But, like, again, like, Armand, he tries to, like, stand his ground and say, like, if I had to choose between Albie and whoever, I can't remember who he says.
Albie and, was it Catherine?
Well, Catherine wasn't brought up yet. Catherine wasn't an option yet. Because I'm like, I have, like...
I don't know.
I have things timing. But, like, if I had to choose between... Or maybe it's like, he says, I'm going to choose Albie every time. And he says he's my friend and companion.
Yeah.
Now, throughout this is another moment where the show is kind of tiptoeing on, there being a gay couple. Like, he says companion. And one thing I forgot to mention, I'm a total hack. Albie was the one that mentioned wanting a palimony agreement.
Right.
And that was brought up maybe like once or twice around like this time. And it's just like, okay, why does it have to... I mean, I don't know anything about... I know alimony, but I don't know palimony. I don't know what that is. But the fact that Armand says, I live with a man, he's my friend and companion, like, they don't ever say, like, he is my partner, he's, like, two other people. Like, they say, he says it to Albert, but that has to do with the palimony agreement.
Yeah.
It's like they tiptoe around the language, being lovers.
Yeah.
And that's why I also question why they don't have a lot of physical contact. And I kind of chalked it to, okay, they are acting like a middle-aged couple, because if you look at Senator Keeley and the wife, you can tell that they are just as apart as them. So I don't know, it's weird. And then there's another moment where I'm like, okay, why is that okay? But that'll be in a minute. Yeah, they don't do the label of being like together. Like, there's no label.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that everything has to have a label on it, but I don't know, it's just mentioning of them being in a relationship, a sexual relationship, is never brought up.
Well, number one, they're with their son a lot. I get it throughout the film. It's never, the romantic side, but I don't think that they would necessarily bring up their sexual side in front of their son, per se.
No, well, no couple, even if it's a straight couple, they don't do that. But,
right.
I don't know.
But I get where you're going. It's, and again, it's how we always... How the gay community, especially back then, was brought. They called each other partners because that was the closest way for them to be able to get married.
Yeah,
was to legitimately give each other is to do their palimony agreement, the alimony.
Yeah,
and was to pretty much say, you own half of my life, I own half of your life. That was the closest way, especially in the 90s and even before, for them to be able to get married. Yeah,
maybe that's where the whole partner thing started.
I think so. And it's, and...
Yeah, because I was really young during this time, so, I was going to go on a soapbox, but let's talk about this movie. So, this is when Val's birth mother comes to play to act as Val's mother.
Yes. Catherine.
What's the actress's name?
That's Christine Baranski.
Thank you. Yeah. She's fucking hilarious.
She is funny. She's in a lot of shit, too.
Yeah, she's in a lot of good shit. But, let's see.
She was fit in this movie. Oh.
She was tight.
She was...
Okay, sorry.
All right. Moving
on. So Catherine owns this fitness empire, it looks like. And Albert he demands to go with Armand. I love that this is the age of car phones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I definitely had, not myself personally, but I know my dad had the briefcase car phone. He had the briefcase car phone that you see in, I guess it would have been, I can't remember the movie at the moment. But he had the briefcase car phone, which some of you would know, and then that fucking gray brick that fucking Tom McGowan's character, Harry, had. The fucking thing. We had 3 of those. Yeah. And I used to fuck around with that as a kid all the fucking time.
So did I. My mom, she used to have this top drawer. I call it the Museum of Technology, because she would hang on to every device that she's ever had throughout the years. She had pagers. She had all types of phones, flip phones. She never had a car phone or the briefcase. Yeah. Anything that could fit in a drawer, she had. And I loved going through it. I used to just kind of just going to a museum, wow, look at what they looked like back then. And I was so fascinated. I wish she kept them. Oh, if that could have been one thing I could have been Mom, I know you're trying to go through your stuff and get rid of clutter, but leave me your museum of technology.
Yeah.
Please, your drawer of technology.
Yeah, and I thought that I thought that the fucking briefcase cell phone was goddamn ingenious. I thought that was because most people kept those in their cars, and that's what my dad did.
Yeah, exactly.
He kept it in there for his sales shit.
So, she's agreed to see Armand, and Albie doesn't go in, but like, there's this, I guess it's not the main topic of the film, but she says, because Armand like compliments her on her achievement, and she says, well, it's thanks to you that I have this success.
Yeah.
Did Armand purchase Val from Catherine? Because she says, thanks to you, you were able to make all this happen. Well, her business. And Armand says, well, you got this and I got Val.
He probably, actually, now that you're saying it, I didn't really catch it, but it does make sense that he probably did pay her to, like, adopt. But at the same time, it's kind of like, but you are the father.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I guess that was kind of like their deal. Like, he kind of gave money. Because she said that line of, well, you should have bought stock in this place because it fucking blew up and it's amazing. And he was like, no, I got Val.
Yeah.
So he might have actually adopted to have full custody. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, okay, because because we find out that they were in the theater together. Yeah. He said Life of a Gypsy. She was really young at the time. She had this infatuation for Armand, and they had sex between, what was the time?
2:30 to 3:45 a.m. 2 times.
Yes. Clink. I'm thinking she probably didn't have a lot of money at the time. Even Armand said she was young and scared and didn't know what to do. And maybe Armand's like, I don't know, like maybe he did the money to help her get on her feet.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe that's something. Like, I'm sure he paid for the hospital bills, which in my mind, that should be the least he could do.
Yeah.
Or not even the least.
But I don't know if he had the club back. I guess he did have the club back then. I don't know. See, we didn't get all of that history.
Yeah.
But it's kind of making sense that, you know.
Maybe he said, hey, let me, like, if you, because I'm
or if she did just give Val to him, and then that was something, she might have just given Val to him, and then she didn't have to worry about Val. She didn't have to worry about money, giving him anything, because Armand had him. So then it was like, so that would have been a way for her to just be able to actually do what she wanted to do, because she didn't have to worry about the child.
Maybe.
You know?
Because she was young and scared, and she, I'm sure she was going to have an abortion, and Armand said, if you go through this pregnancy,
I'll take him.
I will take him.
Yeah.
And also, and this is another part of, like, why I like question the film a little bit, because they start remembering, because they're having champagne, they're celebrating, and they start to do their little routine. Love is in the air, that's what I'm going to call it, or love is all around. I don't know.
Love is in the air. So clearly, people everywhere. Queerly. All right.
Yeah. I don't know the words, so really.
Yeah.
But she starts to get like flirty with Armand. She starts like, oh, look at this hairy chest. Oh, it's so manly. And just come on, let me touch it.
He starts to kind of like it too a little bit. And I think that was the point of bringing up, because he does say, when she brought up, you know, you were so handsome and da-da-da-da, and he was like, you know what? And she paid $20 to get into his room.
Yeah.
In his hotel room or wherever the fuck he was. She paid the doorman $20 to let her in. She goes in, and then he saw her laying on her bed, and he was like, well, you know what? I thought, let's have sex with a woman one time and see what these straight guys are talking about. And then that's when he says that they did it for
twice.
2:30 between 3:45 a.m. 2 times.
Yeah.
Because, and I think that was kind of bringing back that, like, he did kind of like if there was a woman that was going to make him be with a woman, it would have been her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do know a couple gay people who have had sex with women, and it's been, you know, and
not saying it's like it's not a bad thing.
No.
Like, do whatever you want to do, but I guess, I don't know, I am a natural skeptic.
Yeah.
I'm a skeptic. I'm very skeptical about fucking everything in life. It's just like, why is it okay for Catherine to be flirty and sexual-ish with Armand, but it wasn't okay to have Albie and Armand too? I don't know. That's just me.
The times.
The times.
It's dull.
I know. I keep forgetting it's a prop knife.
It's dull.
I'm sorry, guys. Jarokk is flipping a prop knife in front of me, and it's...
Hey, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
But
it helps you think.
It does, actually. But,
Try more gum.
I'm out of gum. No, okay.
Yeah. We can move on, because, God, we haven't even got to the damn
dinner
yet. And it's like the best part, but Albert walks in and gets upset, and another thing, freaking Val, like, oh, maybe it's a good thing that he leaves, because Albie comes out, and he's just like, oh, I'm leaving. Agador, please get my toothbrush.
Yeah, how Egyptian of you.
Yes. Are we crucifying someone tonight?
Oh, God, that was so
Agador
funny.
has a freaking...
Brings in that big-ass crucifix.
Yeah.
I traded it for the moose head.
Yeah.
My father was shaman of his tribe, okay?
Yeah.
My mother was high priestess, okay?
Why did they move to New Jersey?
They wanted me to, I don't know, they're so stupid.
They're so
I guess they
stupid.
wanted me to have something like, a career. Speaking of which, when are you going to let me audition for you again?
Yeah.
For
Would you
sure.
put me in the show?
Put me in the show.
But Albert makes this entire, like, huge dramatic scene of, I'm
leaving now.
Yes, the freak is leaving. He says he's going to a cemetery. And Armand, I'll go get fucking Albert.
Yeah.
It's like, do you, Val, do you know how to cook? To Ecuador? It's like, your dad seems to think so.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at accents.
Your father seems to think so. That was very German.
Yeah,
Fuck
my accents are terrible. Armand finds Albert at a bus stop.
Yeah.
And I really do enjoy this scene. This is where it, like, this is the moment that I've been, like, waiting for. This, like, their love for each other and all that. And, like, I love when he says, Armand, I'm going to kind of, like, paraphrase a little bit. There's only one place in the world I call home. It's because you're there.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah. And he has the palimony agreement, and it's signed, and there, we're partners.
Mm-hmm. You own half of my life, I own half of your life.
Yeah. God, you're a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But you make me laugh.
You make me laugh. That's why I'm going to move where my
plot
is, and
cemetery
I'm going to come next to you in that shithole.
Yeah. Val, again, is not happy with Armand picking Albert, and I love when Albie walks in with the suit, and his, like... He tries so hard to just walk towards them and sit on a chair. And it is like a total struggle. I love it. He goes like, I'm just a guy.
Yeah, just a guy.
And he has those pink socks on. What about those? One does want a hint of color.
Yeah. I hate and love the line when he says, he's like, I know what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at me and thinking that I'm even more obvious dressed like this.
Yeah.
And it's...
Good, I wrote that one down.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. But it's just like, oh my God, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so Agador gets a swanky new butler outfit, but he won't wear shoes because he can't...
You can't walk in fucking men's
in
shoes,
apparently. Yeah. And we do get to see that he does not.
But it's not even that he can't walk in men's shoes. He's like a fucking 9.5 in 13s. Like, walking in these fucking... these goddamn
He shuffles
shoes.
in him like a little kid walking in his parents' shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. It's... Gummy. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking funny. But yeah, they should finally arrive at...
they arrive. Albert locks himself in the room, and you gotta give credit to Hank Azaria for that fucking fall.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because that was him.
Good. Yeah, that was good.
That was like a...
Very stage fall. Very good on him.
Very good stage fall. It's like, it's the shoes.
Coming up!
Yeah.
It's the shoes.
Yes, good evening. I am Spartacus.
Spartacus.
And then we get, like, the family introduction, and it is so awkward right out of the gate.
Right.
Like, I don't even know how you can describe the type of like awkwardness that is in the air.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I love when Louise starts like commenting on the decor, because like it's pretty much what Armand ends up saying, because it's completely bare.
Yeah.
It's full of like curtains to cover up the painted walls. There's like no decorating going on in this situation except for a crucifix.
Yeah.
Gosh, she says something like, oh, it's so something and the monastery
Robin, yeah, she's like, oh, it's so whatever, and then he just goes, she couldn't find the word, I think.
Yeah.
And then he just turns, and you see him in front of the crucifix and then the bar next to him, and he's just, a monastery.
Again.
It's just that perfect fucking moment. Hilarious.
Like, perfect editing.
Shot. Yeah.
It just...
Lovely.
Like, he cuts her off. And
Yeah.
then it's like, there's the crucifix above him.
Yeah.
And that suit that he's wearing, he looks like an undertaker.
And he even said, he was like, God, I look like my grandfather. He always wore a suit for his whole life. He killed himself at 30.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, God. Yeah.
And we have to bring up the bookshelf.
Oh, I was getting ready to if you weren't. Yeah.
Louise goes, oh, and look at this lovely book set. Nancy Drew in the case of
the burning candles.
You have the whole set.
Yeah, and fucking Val goes over and goes, oh yeah, those are my mom's. And then she starts talking about it, and then Robin Williams goes, Sam! Oh, I'm sorry, Opie. But it was like, so obviously we know that those were Robin Williams.
Those were Armand's. That's Armand's
Those were
collection.
Armand's. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was Armand's. Because he just got very
and
fucking
like,
into it.
When Armand starts walking and Val's like, oh, how's that old football injury pop?
And that was another thing that we did, but and I'm going to bring that up real quick, is that when Armand was talking to Val in the bedroom, and Armand was like, okay, because Val kept correcting him. He was like, don't walk, don't do any mannerisms, don't. Yeah. Val's becoming a little prick at this fucking point.
Yeah, try not to gesture.
Yeah, try not to do anything, and then Armand is just like, anything else you want me to do?
Yeah.
Anything else you want me to not do?
And Val even says, try not to speak.
Yeah.
Unless you have to.
Speak unless you have to,
Yeah. Catherine is stuck in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we get the whole...
Where could the life be? Yeah.
Fucking
Senator Keeley has this ridiculously boring monologue.
Oh my God.
Of like talking about traveling from north to south.
Yeah.
And going through all of these different fucking states and like how great this country is.
Repeating words, Purple Mountains Majesty, and everyone fucking hates it.
Yeah.
But no one will
say anything.
Say anything like, okay, shut up, but no one was saying anything to like contribute to the conversation. So I guess he just assumed, oh, they're loving this story. I should keep going. Yeah. And that's when Catherine calls. Yeah,
Catherine calls in the middle of it, and then fucking Val gets up, deletes the message, and fucking Armand is just pan-faced, just staring at him. And then finally just goes, Val, was that Mom?
Was that Mom?
Was that Mom? And he's like, where could the wife
putting like his... Was he even wearing a watch?
No.
He does like the gesture of like looking at your watch. Like, oh,
I do that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah, I do it too out of like a joke. Yeah.
But yeah, he's a Val. Is that Mom? I was just so intrigued into the story. I was so... I was so caught up.
The senator's story. Yeah. Even like Keely's just like, oh no, wasn't that good? Everyone's like, oh no,
it was amazing.
It was great. It was so compelling.
Yeah. Oh God.
But Catherine says to start dinner without her. Oh.
And then all of a sudden,
pretty much all of a sudden.
Oh!
Here I am. Sorry I'm late.
Yeah.
It's fucking Albert.
Fucking Armand and Val are like, what the fuck?
They're like, because it's Albert dressed as the mom.
Yeah, just
like
in drag.
Total total geesh. And yeah, Val and Armand's face, it's pure panic and terror.
Yeah.
Like, you'd swear fucking death himself has come to dinner. Mm-hmm. Like in Monty Python, The Meaning of Life. I am the Grim Reaper. And something about, I'll just call Albert, like, Mrs. Coleman.
Yeah. Mrs. Coleman.
I'm going to call him that throughout this time because that's who he's pretending to be.
Yeah.
But, like, Keeley is just right away so, like, entranced by Mrs. Coleman.
Yeah.
It's really odd because it's like, first of all, she hasn't really said anything yet about her opinions and such, but it was the first face in this environment that he looked genuinely, like, happy to see. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even with Mrs. Coleman being in the room, I don't know if it's because they've had champagne and also some scotch. It was scotch.
Yeah.
They haven't eaten yet, or just something about Mrs. Coleman made him so relaxed because he just starts.
I think it was the fact that because Louise is so, like, she just goes with the flow of what he talks about all the time.
Yeah.
But Miss Coleman was she was like just kind of coming at him every time he said something because he was like, let's talk about gays in the military. Let's talk about gays in the military. The haircuts and this and that.
Who cares?
And he was like, and he was just like, it can't happen. I thought that it was funny that, we talk about gays in the military, and then I found out Alexander the Great was gay.
Yeah.
And then it's like, talk about gays in the military, just shit like that.
Yeah, like Mrs. Coleman was feeding Keeley to make him feel more comfortable, probably to really open up, because you're in a stranger's house, and anytime you meet someone, you tend to tread lightly when it comes to your opinion, especially politically and when it comes to religion, like, poof. Those you keep right out with that shit. And I think it was during the whole gays in the military, like Armand keeps
freaking out. Yeah, he's getting more ice.
He's like, he's just like it looks like he's playing Duck Duck Goose, but he's putting ice in everyone's glasses.
He's trying to just like interrupt the conversation
to like try to change the subject, and even like
you need more ice.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was at this moment, but it doesn't matter. Like, and Val tries to like interject and just be like, "All right, Mom, you really shouldn't talk about topics you don't understand about."
Yeah.
Like, they really, and I think that's why Keeley starts to like feel real like sympathy to Mrs. Coleman because
they're not letting her have her say.
They're not letting her have her say. They're undermining her. They're making her like come off as like being unintelligent or just sheltered.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, when Louise tries to talk,
he does the same thing.
Keeley does the same thing to his wife. So it's like, talk about like not being unaware of your behavior.
Yeah.
Like he's doing the same thing too with like clenching her hand, like, please don't talk. Let Mrs. Coleman speak. Or like, the men are speaking, but the men aren't. Well, technically, the men are speaking.
Right.
But he just loves hearing everything that Mrs. Coleman has to say.
Yeah. And my fucking favorite was, fucking Armand just can't take it, goes into the kitchen, and Agador is like making the soup and shit.
Like frantically trying to cook,
and Armand just like is chugging Glenn Lovett.
Yeah.
And is just like.
And so is Val, too, throughout the night.
They both,
never seen
everybody just keeps going into the kitchen, fucking just chugging out of the Glen.
And even Keeley, he goes to the bar and he pours his own scotch.
Yeah.
So everyone is just getting loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Everybody's getting there.
You know what I mean?
And
I do love the ice moment where Armand tries to interrupt by saying, "How about those dolphins, huh?" And he like automatically drops the bucket of ice.
Yeah. How about them dolphins? He's like, oh my God, I've never been so uncomfortable in my life.
Yeah, I've never had so much go so wrong so quickly.
Yeah. He's just like, fuck it, I can survive this.
It's one night. The girl is nice. And, and even...
I owe it to Val for living now. He must have grown up.
Yeah, because it's very clear that Barbara does not share her father's views because she's even uncomfortable with the conversation where she's like, even like giving Val the look of like, can we stop this? Like, it's not even the fact. You know what?
Yeah.
It's not even the fact that Albert is impersonating Mrs. Coleman, but it's the this is not okay.
And we're all seeing that, especially now with this fucking pandemic. We're seeing our, like, even families' true colors and seeing
my God,
like, the divide is so fucking horrible
it's so
right now, because not only is it just a divide, and it is, it's kind of, you can argue, like, it's like, so it is family against family now in certain aspects.
Yeah.
Like,
friend circle against friend circles.
It's horrible. Like, this divide is unreal, and that's kind of, you see that with her. And
I love Armand's reaction when he comes back from the kitchen and Keely's talking about killing abortion doctors.
Yeah,
and
he's just, oh my God.
He clenches his, like, he's clenching his pearls, just like, oh my God. And Val, he's like so glad that Armand is back because he looks horrified.
Yeah, he's like, please don't leave me.
Yeah, he's like, Daddy's here.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm here, son.
I'm here, son.
Yeah. And then it starts to get fun. They're at the piano singing I Could Have Danced All Night.
Yeah.
Everyone's like finally like
loose
and having a good time. And I love that Agador comes out and he just starts, I only know
that he dance with me. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So soup is served.
Yes.
And here come these lovely antique bowls that look very Grecian.
Yeah.
So Grecian, in fact, that it's a bowl of pretty much men running a train on each other.
Yep.
That's what it is.
That's very Grecian.
Yes, very, very Grecian. It is. It's like actually historically accurate of Greece. But it's good that they don't have their glasses because the other parents are like,
freaking out.
What are these? Like two, it looks like men playing leapfrog.
Yeah.
Oh, and there are girls too. Do you not see girls?
I've got one on my bowl.
Yes. And Armand goes back to the kitchen to grab the soup.
Yeah, he goes, stop ladling!
Yeah, stop ladling!
Stop ladling! Give me the damn pot! What kind of moron puts out those kind of things? He just goes out and he starts, before they could figure out what the bowls were, he just starts filling them all up.
And it's this disgusting soup that we don't know what's in it, but there's like whole boiled eggs in it.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, it's a
Guatemalan
delicacy, fish soup, something like that. And
there's an
egg.
He's
going around pulling. He goes, oh, well, that's Guatemala. He's, women are worth their weight in hens, and a man is judged by the size of his cock.
Yeah.
Will you excuse me? He goes into the thing. He goes, why did you call that? He goes, it's a sweet and sour peasant soup. He goes, what is that sweet and sour peasant soup? I made it up.
Wait, there's shrimps.
Yeah, there's shrimps. Yeah, there's supposed to be shrimp. And then they're all in the kitchen now, and Armand, fucking Agador, and Val, and they're freaking out.
They're all just like, this is
a shit show. This is going nuts.
They're both grabbing the bottle to to take more swigs.
Yeah, you go put this note for Catherine to not come in. And he was like, and then he gets the shit because Agador didn't make an entree. The soup was the entree.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a stew.
It's a stew.
What if you got put so much stuff in it?
Yeah. And then fucking Armand is just like freaking out. He grabs the pot again to go out with it. He drops the pot. Agador is like crying.
He is like so.
And then, Armand is just like, oh my God, it's going to be okay. No, God damn you. Will you become, God damn, stop crying. God damn you. And that was another moment where you could see that Robin Williams, I feel like, was like about to break.
Oh, really?
If you go back and look at it, he's got like this smile on him, like he's trying not to laugh. And he's just like, God damn you! And
stop crying,
Hank Azaria was just like, oh my God! And then he tries to put the shrimp in.
The shrimp!
Yeah! He's just walking away and he tries to put the shrimp.
He
just reaches out.
He drops the shrimp like that salting meat guy.
Yeah! The Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just does that shit.
Yeah, and during all this, more and more press come to figure out that the secretary is where he is, and they all are like congregating around the fucking club and everything. Yeah. And the Inquirer dude, he sees the note that that's for Catherine, and he takes it down. Mm-hmm. It's like, why did he take the note? Like, the note wasn't for you.
He took it because he knew that it was going to cause a fucking ruckus.
Oh, he didn't really like...
He did say it because he read the note aloud, and then when he read it, he goes, "Oh, this is going to be good." And then he just
Oh my
left.
god, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he said this is going to be good.
I'm fired as a journalist.
So he knew that Senator Keeley was up there.
I'm kidding.
But he goes up there, and he knew Senator Keeley was up there and probably didn't know they were gay, but he was going to figure it all out. And it was like... Because obviously it's no secret that Senator Keeley is, like, far right.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
It's going to be quite the scandal.
Quite the scandal.
Yes.
So, yeah, all that shit. And then they're sitting there, and fucking Albert's wig is, like, coming because he's getting so drunk.
He's getting so drunk. And I love... Cause, well, no one ate the soup. They pretended to eat the soup.
Yeah.
So they've barely eaten, so it's easy to see that the alcohol is hitting them harder and faster because they have empty stomachs. But I love for the coffee, before the coffee part, Albert stands up and he's like, "Should we have dessert in the whatever room?" And he like turns around, grabs the bottle of wine and walks away because he is getting even more loose with his talking. And you'd swear it's like, oh my god, does Albie really feel about this? Like, just kill the mothers. And I know, you know, it'll kill the fetuses, but why not go down with the ship?
Yeah.
Just saying these preposterous things. And then, yes, Albie's wig starts to come undone. And I love that Barbara comes to the aid too. Like she's kind of like she's been really quiet and hasn't.
Take me to the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, like she's kind of like been just kind of like in the back seat, but she's finally like she's gonna help out, and she has a barrette. She's trying to help, and I love like Albie's like, "Oh, you were such a sweet girl," because he's like at that crying girl drunk.
Yeah.
Where just everything is just so emotional. It's like, "Oh, I ruined everything. I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
And then there's like this argument with Barbara's parents, and it's like, because Keeley he's like smitten.
Yeah.
He's like in love with Mrs. Coleman. He even says it, and I just love her.
Yeah.
And Diane Weiss like turns like, "What?"
Yeah. What? You didn't feel that way about Kelly's wife? And he goes, "Well, she's a pig!"
Yeah, she's a cow.
Yeah.
He calls her a cow.
A cow, yeah. And he's just like, "Well, that's what she is." And then we hear a knock on the door.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. And, "Hi, this is Mrs. Goldman. This is Val's mother." "Who?" "Mrs. Goldman." Then Agador comes out and is like, "Look, you had the wrong house."
Yes, no.
Yeah, that was very Arnold. And he was just like, "No, go away." You know, and then he comes, "Hello, thank you for, let me take your purse for, as usual, or for the first time."
Yeah. He's just playing both sides now.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do. The jig is up.
Yeah.
The jig is totally up. And I love that they're trying, the Goldman family, they're trying to explain the real situation. And I do love that Val, he says that Albie, like, this is my real mother, like, but Keeley is he's so in shock because he really just like can't comprehend the situation because this is so not of his world.
Yeah.
That he's like in denial mode. Like he's in denial mode or he just really doesn't get it. And they're trying to spell it out. Like, these are two men, they're gay and all blah blah blah. And also
you can't be Jewish.
Yeah, like he's more shocked that
they're Jewish. Yeah.
That's like the same thing with the whole like instead of the minor, like that the woman was black.
She's black. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a funny.
Oh, she's a minor. She's black.
Yeah, it's like a funny. Like it is kind of like a comedy anecdote. I think, you know. But the parents try to get Barbara to leave, and there's this moment that Diane Wiest has that like sometimes I feel very that because our fur children, they favor you.
Yes,
they really do.
Yeah.
And I like sometimes I will quote this from her: "Somebody has to like me best."
Oh yes, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Louise.
The jealousy.
Barbara, I've accepted your mother.
How many more lives do you have to ruin
to marry this boy?
So they, and then everyone figures out because there's those people at the door.
Yeah.
Senator Keeley, click.
Yeah.
The photography.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you get him? No, I would have got him if you wouldn't have said his damn name.
I was trying to get him to turn around.
Yeah.
So they're all in the same room together, and I love that Albie, he's just being Albie. He won't shut up. Like, oh, here's another car, here's another van.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just print news. God, wouldn't you know it? The one night I'm not performing, that all the press is here.
All the press is here.
And also, I never noticed it until recently. Catherine's eating the soup.
Yeah.
She has a bowl.
And she's eating it. She's like legit taking it.
You can't change my mind that she wasn't eating that damn soup. Maybe she liked it because there were so many healthy ingredients in there.
It was just a bunch of bullshit.
It was just a bunch of bullshit. And Albie comes up with a plan to help get the Keeleys out of the house and safe. And it's to put everyone up in drag, pretty much. The ending numbers, We Are Family, Armand goes out and tries to, because all the press have gone into the club at this point, and Armand tries to get as many performers and drag queens up on the stage to kind of
distract.
Yeah, there's so many drag queens. Add to the group. Yeah, and I love the turnaround of seeing Gene Hackman in drag, and he's trying to dance, but the only thing he knows how to do is shrug, bobs his shoulders up and down, like how white girls try to twerk. They just roll their shoulders back and down abruptly, and then I think it would have been funnier and a little more satisfying to me that someone like Senator Keeley, who is in this predicament, got caught in drag.
He almost did.
He almost did. He did. I don't know. Thinking it would have been funny.
Yeah.
That he
it would have been,
in drag. But they make it out, and I don't know. I guess, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, that cameraman almost... he recognized
almost does a double take.
Yeah,
almost.
He was what the fuck? And then he turned back around.
Yeah. I love that she happens. Nobody will dance with me.
Yeah. I told him I shouldn't have worn white. It makes me look fat.
Yeah.
He was upset that no man would go up and dance with him.
He was hurt.
Yeah, he was like, why doesn't anybody like me?
Yeah.
Kind of like Trump.
Nobody likes me.
I'm so lonely.
All right.
Very that.
Very that.
Very, very that.
Oh, Jesus.
So...
Yeah, then we have the wedding.
The wedding.
And then, that was very strange. They had I guess a rabbi, if you will. It was just Mazel Tov. And then you had
a priest.
Yeah. It was like, you may now kiss the bride. They had a Jewish-Christian wedding combined.
Yeah. The drag queen, because it's the total opposite. There's the Healy family that's they're all wearing black, white, gray, just very boring colors, and then Val's side of the family that's they're all colorful and just looking amazing and fabulous. But the drag queen turns to another one and says, Dole is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Calling Bob Dole gorgeous.
Bob Dole is gorgeous.
Yeah. And Albie, of course, he's hysterically crying, and he interrupts the kiss.
Yeah, and then these old women on Barbara's side are just like, which one's the mom?
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah. And
then that's it. That is Birdcage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna ask it. I already know the answer. Would you watch this film?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's hilarious, and I do really like this film. It's got amazing messages. Mm-hmm. It really does. I mean, we kind of hit the nail on the head with saying how, they could have gone more, but because of, I guess, the times, they didn't want to show the complete side.
Quote too much. Yeah, to scare the audience. It's really ridiculous. But, still, good on them for...
At least getting it out,
Yeah, and we didn't mention about this being a remake of The Cage of Fall, and...
Right,
yeah, there's the play, and then the French film, and the musical, which has been remade, over and over.
Oh my God,
again.
George Hearn. And he's a very fucking powerful goddamn... baritone, and him to be Albie was a little because it's George. That song fucking God damn
Is
it.
it I am what I...
Yeah. I am what I am,
Yeah.
and what I am is an illusion. Yeah, it's just I bang my own drum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. Mind you, I was far the fuck away again.
Yes, you were. You were like on the other side of the room. This is a very long room.
And I love George.
Oh, I do too.
But but no, it's just so good, so good. Look it up.
Yeah, even La Cage aux Folles, I watched the French one, and it's equally as funny.
Yeah?
It really is.
I'm gonna have to watch
like,
it.
they definitely, like, Nathan Lane and Robin Williams took really good care of doing a tribute to these actors these characters. They really do.
Well, then I'm gonna have to watch it.
You should.
All right, then. Let's move on to the handy-dandy Shakespearean notebook.
All right. Who was the greasy, nook-shotten cold-face? Shout to clobbering time. Who was the oily, confusing, deceptive pouch that was worn by men, apparently?
Senator Keeley.
Senator Keeley. I was almost gonna pick Val, but...
Ooh!
Yeah.
That would have been good, too.
Yeah, like, just because of Keeley's values and the way he looked at life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say Keeley.
Yeah, Keeley.
For sure. All right, so, Jarokk, what is going to be your Robin Williams pick?
Okay, so because mine would have been Mrs. Doubtfire, but the Contemplators decided to choose that one for us. I know, I'm there. So, when we were with my family...
Yes.
My sister, who is a contemplator, decided that she thinks she knows me and was all like, oh no, it would have to be Jumanji or Hook.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, no, honey, and even my mother confirmed that Jumanji, which I did like, was not one of my tops.
Right.
It would have been Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
And or, my choice, Hook.
Oh my god.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Hook. My favorite version of fucking
Peter Pan. Yeah, absolutely. I was so hoping you would pick this. Yeah. I really did. I'm so glad your sister brought it up because...
I'm glad she did
and
too.
I'm surprised that wasn't a top pick. But, you know,
absolutely. And, you know, and especially like people that we know and a lot of people in our age range, this literally was like...
Us.
Yeah. And it was just, you know, a lot of people in our age group were just like, we all talk about this film and we all grew up with this film.
Quote it and everything.
Yeah. It was just very like crazy that it didn't make it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fine.
All of Robin Williams. If we didn't have to choose the top four.
Yeah. And we know at one point we will do all
everything.
Yes. Every film for sure.
Yes.
But all right. Hook, guys.
Hook, everybody. So, Contemplators, thank you so much once again for joining us on this wonderful day. Please like, subscribe. You can find us on all podcasting platforms. Please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts if you do not mind.
Yes, and we are all over the World Wide Webs. On Twitter, we are movies_pod. On Instagram, we are movies.contemplation_pod. We have an email, movies.contemplation@gmail.com, and we are also on Facebook, Movies and Contemplation Podcast. Thank you guys so much. We love you, babies.
Yes, Contemplators, thank you, and we'll see you next week with Hook.
Hook.
You're afraid you're going to get sucked out.